one commodity on this earth is time. Time to love, time to live. From the moment the human body is born, it begins dying. I don't think you quite caught that. Let me say it again. From the moment the human body is born, it begins dying. Some happen faster, some happen slower. Some of us help them go faster, and some of them prevent it from happening sooner than later. Coach Hype coming to you live on the field of life. How many seconds, how many minutes do we waste every day doing things that are nowhere near the goals and aspirations and passions that we have inside? How many times do you go through the course of a day and realize, did I do anything I set out to do today? Write down those goals each and every day. No matter if it's 2 goals a day, if you can accomplish those, then you're doing more than just making it through the day. You are living and achieving your dreams. You know, as inspirational speakers, we don't want to just talk to you. We want to live that as well. I've done that in my life as well. Find time to better yourself. Read, explore, research. Live life. Do things you've never thought of doing before. That's what it's all about. When you're born, that's that date that they put on the left side of the tombstone. When you die, they put another date on the right side of the tombstone. But that dash in the middle is the most important thing on that tombstone. That is a line that throughout that entire time frame, you were able to impact and touch others' lives. You were able to leave your mark on this earth. You were able to build a legacy that nobody could change. You were able to have it to where people remembered who you are no matter what. When you're living for that dash in the middle, you're going to remember your why. Your why you're here. Not the why did you do something. Your why, your reason for getting up in the morning, your reason for pushing yourself past the brink of exertion and giving up. Your reason for moving on and getting things done in life. That dash in the middle, that's the thing that pushes you. Just stop for a second. Write down your why. What are you doing this for in life? If your why doesn't make you cry, then that's not your why. Why doesn't make you cry, then that's not your why. Your why should be something so big that it moves your family tree. Your why should be something so big that it changes the whole outlook on how things are with you in your home, your family, your religion, your purpose. Think about your passion. Think about your opportunities. And that's how you find your purpose. OPP. When that why meets up with your passion, your opportunity, your purpose, then you'll find out. The most important day in your life is the day you remember why you were born. I want to explain to you how you can live an easy life, you know? Accomplishing goals and being successful and going out in the world, and that's tough. The only way to live an easy life is to basically give up on all your dreams and aspirations and just sit around doing nothing. Shit that is easy is not worth accomplishing. Therefore, a life that is easy is not even worth living. Nothing in this world is worth having or doing unless it means effort, pain, and difficulty. Don't you listen to me, you listen to me good. You are going to die. All of you. You, all your friends, your family, everyone you know, everyone you care about is going to die. If you love life, do not waste time, because time is what life is made of.
So if you respect and appreciate the time that you're given, why aren't you out there doing what you want to do? What you need to be telling yourself is, it's unacceptable to be sitting around and procrastinating. And I no longer want to be a loser. I no longer want to be average. I know what it is that I want, and I'm
to breathe, then you'll be successful. Some of you love sleep more than you love success. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're going to be successful, you got to be willing to give up sleep. You got to be willing to work off for 3 hours of sleep, 2 hours. If you really want to be successful, some days you're going to have to stay up 3 days in a row.
But you don't need to. If you don't really want it. How badly are you wanting success? Rather than actually working towards your dreams, a lot of you are just thinking about it. I have high hopes for everybody watching this. I want to remember your name.
It is not the things we do in life that we regret on our deathbed. It is the things we do not. Because I assure you, I've done a lot of really stupid things. None of them bother me. All the mistakes and all the dopey things and all the times I was embarrassed, they don't matter. Find your passion, and in my experience, no matter what you do at work or what you do in official settings, that passion will be grounded in people. And it will be grounded in the relationships you have with people and what they think of you when your time comes.
In the teeth of these stupefying odds, it is you and I, in our ordinariness, that are here.
But one thing I can tell you, every single day of my life is I try to find somebody else to change their life.
I waited till 39 to get married because I had to wait that long to find someone where her happiness was more important than mine. And if nothing else, I hope that all of you can find that kind of passion and that kind of love in your life. Thank you.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It's from an old Chinese proverb. Most people have heard it or have come across it at some point. And the meaning's pretty straightforward, right? It advocates having the courage to take that step towards a goal. And that's huge. You're making that decision to move forward towards something you want. But it's what happens immediately following that first step that I'm interested in. What happens when the journey's begun? And it's you and your goal, and all of a sudden you realize how long that road ahead really is. Now, this is a turning point for a lot of people. And those who can succeed are able to take their daunting, intimidating goal or journey and see it for what it really is. Just a bunch of small, manageable tasks strung together. You know, when you look at why people quit, a lot of the time it's because they were overwhelmed by their goals and ambitions. Let's say you have, this wonderful plan in your head to climb a mountain. You're thinking about that feeling of being on top, looking down with pride. Every time you think about it, your heart starts racing, so you pack your stuff, you make your way down to the base of the mountain, and then you look up. Different ball game, right? Now the entire mountain's in front of you, and you realize that that's no small feat. That is when people walk away. When they aren't able to see a challenge as a sum of tiny steps, they see it as a crazy, impossible task. It's like saying you want to be the next Tom Brady or Kobe Bryant. It's a tall mountain to climb. It's like trying to hit a target from a mile away. But if you can identify and map out what you need to conquer in order to become a better basketball player or football player, and begin taking those small steps, improving every day, that makes dreams real. That's what gives goals life. The ability to see your objective not as a marathon, but as a series of little way, when things blow up in your face, which happens every so often on this little place we call Earth, you'll have that foundation and that sense of accomplishment to stay focused, because your approach is tangible and it's realistic. This applies with everything. Losing a job, a breakup, failing a test. These things are monumental if you allow them to be. You know, they can turn into that unclimbable mountain. Or they can roadmap a new path for you. And if you define what you want, you define success, and begin stepping towards it 1 hour, 1 day at a time, you'll get...
Hi, I'm Rick.
Hi, I'm Alice, and we are the founders of EntrepreneurLifestyle.co.
I feel very strongly that we are who we choose to be. You're not going to outwork me. It's such a simple, basic concept. The guy who is willing to hustle the most is going to be the guy that just gets that loose ball.
In order to be successful at this game, it needs to be 24/7. Number one is that hard work pays off. And number two is that dreams come true.
If other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100-hour work weeks, then even if you're doing the same thing, you will achieve in months what it takes them a year to achieve.
Step one is obsess, get totally focused, unleash your desire, that gives the energy. Step two is not waiting. It's massive action. Keep changing your approach until you find effective execution.
Because success and big goals in life don't just fall from the sky. You gotta take steps, you gotta plan, you gotta be progressive about what you're doing.
It's hard. Easy is not an option. It's hard living. Life is hard.
Nothing is impossible, you know.
It's always going to take work. You want to be successful, you want to own things, you want to be in control of your life, you want to own your life. It's always going to take work. And it's going to take planning and thinking things through. You can't get around that. You can't get around that. Be responsible. Be successful. Be productive. Realize that having a life that's great cannot be done without hard work.
You know, how long would you give your average kid to learn how to walk? Before you turn the kid and said, dude, it's never going to happen, you're not a walker. Just give it up. Like, you're crazy, my kid's going to keep trying until. Keep changing your approach until you find it.
I think it just comes down to, like, you just gotta want it really bad.
Strictly based on being outworked, strictly based on missing crucial opportunities. I say all the time, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
You have to have an emotional investment in what you're doing. If you don't love what you're doing, guaranteed by any means, but failure is much more likely if you don't love what you're doing.
Building really great companies just takes a while, and it's good to not try to do it too fast. It's really, really, really good to be ambitious, obviously. But it's not that great to be too hasty.
That as you go through the challenges of life, and you look at it and embrace whatever comes to you, don't run from it, happen. Life is going to whoop you until you surrender. I couldn't understand it then, but after I got through it, then I saw that that was preparing me for bigger and better things.
Do what you love, at least a little bit. And if you have to do something else in order to support what you love, do it. Hell, work at McDonald's. And if you really love something, you'll do whatever it takes to support that thing.
If you really love something, you'll do whatever it takes.
And don't ever let fear or the little demon that says you ought to do this and you shouldn't do that ever keep you from pursuing what you love.
If you know why you're doing something and what it is that you're trying to get, then it's a question of being very, very open to failure, trying again and again and again until you...
Here's the hard truth. People don't necessarily want you to succeed.
Of course they
And
don't.
the bigger your dream, the more people that are going to come out of the woodwork to try to stop you.
Of course they do.
As Oliver Emberton said, the only way to avoid pissing people off is to do nothing important.
Just to do nothing.
But if you're striving for something important, if you're trying to make real change, if there's something in your life that you are absolutely hell-bent to make happen, you have got to understand that you're going to be fighting against something. People are going to be pushing back against you, and it is going to be your ability to hold true to that vision that's going to determine whether you can pull it off. And as Victor Hugo said, you have enemies? Good. It means you stood up for something at some point in your life.
You have enemies? Good.
Somehow want to get through this unscathed. They somehow hope that with this grand change that they want to make, that people just fall in love. That they see your vision. That they fall in line behind you and that they want you to lead them. That's not the way that people work. Having a vision already puts you in an incredibly rare group of people. Being able to see something that other people can't see. That is the role of a visionary, is literally to interpret the world that other people don't even know exists and bring it into fruition and get people to understand when you build an army, you will have an opposing force. But as Mark Twain said, keep away from those who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always...
Keep away from those who try to belittle your ambitions. Damn right.
Surround yourself with people that believe in you. You want to surround yourself with people that even when they can't see it, they can see you. Even when they don't understand what you're trying to build, they believe in you and they're willing to get in line and they're willing to meet that opposing force. And when you're able to galvanize people around your idea and push it forward and paint for them the world not as it is but as it could be, that's when you can make change. But you can't be afraid to piss people off. You have to know that they're coming for you, and you have to be willing to fight. Because if you're not willing to fight, you might as well sit down now.
Might as well sit down.
You that stands up. You've got to stand up, prepared for war.
Some of you going to sleep and you don't deserve to be. You don't deserve rest. You lazy. You don't deserve rest. Rest is for people who work. You ain't doing nothing. Every day you chilling. You need to know your why, and my why wakes me up every single morning. Don't keep it. Listen, you can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that countdown. At the end of your feelings is nothing. But but at the end of every principle is a promise. Find a man who's diligent at what he does, and he shall stand before kings and not mean men. Every day you say no to your dreams, you might be pushing your dreams back a whole 6 months. That one single day, that one day you didn't get up, could have pushed your stuff back I don't know how long. The first level to success in life, listen to me, the very first level is you seeing it. Like it's clear to you. Like you know exactly what you want. You know exactly when you want it. Listen to me. You know exactly what it tastes like. You know what it looks like. You know what it smells like. Before you really blow up, and you get success, you literally have it in the palm of your hand without having it.
I didn't come here to make friends. I don't even care if they respect me or not. Got enough respect for myself. Beat me.
They're never gonna beat you.
They come close to that.
If you know why you're doing
Sure as hell bad to be here when
Reach out up and reach on. Keep on pushing and you win.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all Axis forces. Advance and take position.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you little fucker.
Enemy down!
Oh my god. Terrible.
We're losing the fight!
Oh my fucking good god.
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
Oh my god.
Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. They advance in the corridor. Watch the window.
Oh my god.
Enemy down!
Fighter pilot inbound. Stay for the target.
Oh, days.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Fuck off. This whole fucking game just piss off. It's fucking bullshit. Fucking absolute arse cheeks. Come on.
Lost the lead!
Oh my god.
Improvise explosives ready.
Oh my days.
Fire in the hole!
Oh my fucking god. If we go and fucking lay down, fuck you, you twat. Fucking hell. What's this for, Kelly?
What, the 0800 number?
Yeah.
Carers?
Alright, hang on.
Steve Cox phone number.
What's that for? Drive. Oh, cool. Alright, hang on then.
That was the easy one, wasn't it? That's the number that they gave me.
If you're calling about an update on your recent claim, please be aware it may take up to 8 weeks for us to process a claim. Welcome to the Carers Allowance Unit, part of the Department for Work and Pensions. This is a free call. If you wish to apply for Carers Allowance,
Hello there, Tom. My name's Roy, and I've got a claim for carer's allowance, but a couple of weeks ago I started work, so I just wanted to close my claim, because I'll be getting paid. I started working 22 hours a week, and you're not allowed to work more than 16, so yeah. It's JW 33 48 55 and D for dog. No worries, mate. I say I've had my claim for a while. It's Roy Harry Co Martin. Her name's Tina Martin, and her date of birth is, what's the, hang on, I'll figure it out, wait a minute, just give me 1 second. I can't remember how old my mum is. I know she's 50 odd. Yeah, sorry mate. It's the Halifax in Bradford. Every Monday, so I got some money this morning. So. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. A couple of weeks ago I started, not last Monday, the Monday before. So it's like the beginning of February. Yeah. Yeah, it's every 4 weeks. They got paid this Friday, but I missed that one, so I'm going to get my money on 4 weeks Friday, which this Friday just got. So. That's when I'll get paid. Yeah, that's yeah. No. Last week I hardly made it up there because obviously I was working and stuff. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I thought, well, I'll sign off, because I'm not really doing it as much as I can. I mean, I'm still going up there, but I just, you know, I can't make it every day. Yeah. Probably like the 6th or 7th of February, just after the job started. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Okay. Okay, mate. No worries. I thought that's why I wanted to close it down today, because I didn't want to, you know, get loads of payment. You know what I mean? Overpayment or whatever. Yeah. No, thank you, mate. No, thanks a lot, mate. Thanks, Tom. And you have a good day, mate. Thanks a lot for your time. Thank you, mate. Have a good day. Take it easy now. Bye-bye. It's all good.
You don't want to pay a little bit back. You need to have to pay something.
Yeah. They're right to me, so obviously it's only from the 6th of February,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
fine.
not like it's going to be fucking thousands of pounds.
For 2 weeks worth, about 120 quid.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said it'll be about.
And if you don't want to do it in one go, say I'll do 60 and 60.
Yeah, he said you won't have to do
I
it.
heard him say you didn't have to do it all in one go. Well, at least you can't get done for it now. Yeah, the other side is that you want me to ring that bloke up to see if he's got any spaces.
Well, yeah, if you want. I don't know when it will start. It's going to start a week on Saturday or something if you want.
Well, I can do it off my
I don't know what my hours. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know what my hours are, so I'll find out today.
No, I'll just say, obviously, just an inquiry to see if you've got any spaces, but he'll find out his hours today.
Yeah, I'll be off
and
at
then,
some point every week, so bless him.
but he wants to pay it every 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's alright.
Would like to. But no end of people says Steve Cox.
No end of people told me Wendy Stubbs, Wendy woman. I'm just saying.
Well, if he hasn't got any spaces, I'll Google her.
I've had it.
I know, but I don't know where you put it. You got that when you got the garage stuff. At least that's your carers sorted.
Oh yeah. He said they just told me what has been going on with it. So I thought, well, I ain't gonna fucking tell him that I was
Been working for 3 months.
back in fucking October, November. It was November, so I ain't gonna fucking tell him that. So they'll be like, oh, you got fucking hundreds to pay back.
Like £240 a month. It's been nearly £1,000 you owe them. Mine are only because mum keeps going on about it, because Katie keeps asking her, can she do it yet, can she do it yet?
Well, she
I was
can
like,
do it next week. I'd say to her, give it a week or so.
yeah, so that's what I'll say to you, mum, when I'm in the
It's
other
going to take a
room.
while to shut it down. And they can tell carers, obviously, that noise stop doing it, obviously, but...
See, by the time they prefer you to work.
Oh, yeah.
Katie's going to take the dogs for a walk and everything. I believe it when I see it, but taking the dogs for a walk, maybe.
I've still got that in the grass and stuff like that, so on the days off and stuff, obviously when the grass is growing.
I think your mum just didn't want you to overwork yourself, and if you only get 1 day off a week, she shouldn't expect you to go up there.
No, it's fine. I'll always be going up there anyway. That's what I'm saying.
Not thinking of going to go, yeah.
Yeah, they should be able to know.
No, you might be on a lesson, Mum.
Oh, yeah. But he's still going to answer his phone because he's going to start with nothing, so...
Don't you cry.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Since your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip and now she remixing below. She my track queen, let her hit the bando. We be counting up, watch how far them bands go. We just set it go, talking about your Lambos. I get the 60 grand, from 100 winds low. Man, I swear I love it, how she with the handball. Hit the strip club, we be letting the fans go. Everybody hate her, we just call them fans though. I get the 60 grand, from 100 winds low.
change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, cause I'd never stay. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys.
Well, let's go. But I'm Gerald, and I can always have just what I want. She's the baddest.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Remember your training. Make us proud. Have them on the run. Kill them all. Taking heavy casualties. We're breaking their backs. We're dominating. Keep pushing.
There we go.
Care package descending. Protect the depot level. Searching for targets.
Oh, wow. Come on. Yeah. No. Dog. Wow. Go. No, yeah. Come on. Oh God. God. No, yeah. Oh. God damn.
We're taking heavy casualties. Strafing run inbound.
Oh yeah.
We have fire superiority.
Oh, you little. Oh wow.
We have the momentum.
Oh yeah.
This history will be remembered.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Show 'em what you're made of, soldier. Line 'em up. We have fire superiority. They're in the trench.
Oh no. Alright, take it easy everyone.